Today is an amazing day to play some Animal Crossing. If you're new, hi, I'm Vanessa. If you're not new, you're probably wondering, why is my hair brown when it was just blonde? Well, I dyed it. This morning, actually. Not myself. I went to the salon and I vlogged it all for you guys, which will be in my next video. But anyway, I wanted to do a Animal Crossing island tour. I haven't completely figured out how to lay out my island and I'm still working on a lot of things, but I've gotten far enough with it that I want to show you guys at least the 70% that I think I did figure out. I've been live streaming Animal Crossing and Dress to Impress, which has been a lot of fun, so I want to start making more cozy gaming videos and just cozy lifestyle stuff in general. So let me know what you guys think about this and any ideas that you want to see. So without further ado, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. And here's my island. So we're gonna start this tour with the outside of my island, and then I'm gonna show you guys the house tour and all of that stuff. I also cannot believe that it's raining on my island today, so this is gonna be a rainy day island tour. So here we are at Dodo Airlines, and this is my flag. My island is called Peachy. I came up with that name because of two things. I had peaches on my very first island, but then I didn't know how to save the game, so I just restarted a new island and I ended up getting oranges. But also secondly, when I was in high school, I really wanted a magazine and I wanted to name it Peachy. So I was like, okay, well, I don't see myself starting a magazine anytime soon. Let me just name my island Peachy. And I found this Hello Kitty artwork on Pinterest. We have the museum up here and I have this little like coffee bar. This was one of the first things that I assembled on my island. I made this before the coffee shop in the museum was made. We have this little bench area and I just put some bushes around it, and here's the outside of my museum. I put some fossils up. I thought it was a good decoration that I also saw on Pinterest. Also, here are a couple of my villagers. This is Apple. I love Apple, and this is Goldie. I honestly really like all of my villagers except one. What is that bug over there? Hold on, let me catch that. Got it. Anyway, back to business, you guys. This is my little town square. This is some glowing moss. And I also have pink and white roses. For the winter time / Christmas season, I had red and white roses to have it like be a candy cane lane kind of theme. And then I have Nook's Cranny placed right next to it. My flowers are kind of messy over here, but that's something I just need to figure out. I have all my houses in the same area on either side. These are my neighbors. I haven't really touched their front yards because I just don't know exactly what I want to do for them. But you come along the side here, we have 3 more neighbors. I really like these little heart-shaped stones that I put for Goldie's house. And I did put these yellow flowers for her and the yellow moped, which I think is so cute. Also, the villager that I don't like, Velma, she lives right here. She's kind of ostracized from everybody else, but you know what? I don't care. If you keep going along this path past the museum, that's where my house is. And I think I'm gonna put this stone walkway around the whole island. Also, don't ask me why I still have my pumpkins up. Like, I couldn't tell you why. But anyway, this is my house. I have my little spring mushroom wreath on the front door. My front yard has been really messy because I keep running out of space in my pockets and in my house storage, so I just keep throwing things everywhere. And then I built a bridge to go on this side of the island, and then we have the Able Sisters store, of course. I made this side of the beach a little more summertime playful. We have some surfboards, volleyball. This area I just added. It's more like a spring summertime kind of vibe. I kind of got this idea on Pinterest. These little flowers on the floor are custom code, and then I put a little gardening chair and table with some lampposts. I also did some terraforming to make these little pieces of land in the river. I thought it was a nice addition, which is also something I saw on Pinterest. And this is my gym. This was actually the first thing I ever built on my island, and I honestly don't love it anymore, but it was the first thing I made, so it's like sentimental and I don't want to let it go. And this is my spa, which is unfinished, but I feel like I have a good grasp on the kind of vibe I want to give over here. I just don't really know how to organize it. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But it kind of blends into this waterfall area. Before we go up to the second level, let me show you the rest of the beach side. I made a little Japanese restaurant. So I have this lantern. Oh my god, there's cockroaches. Ew. Oh god, that was horrible. Not a good look for my restaurant. But anyway, I made these little black tables, which I think look very classy. We have some fried rice, we have sushi, ramen, and then if you go to the other side, I made this kind of like sushi bar. So I put an octopus in here, which I saw somebody do that on Pinterest with like a food market kind of place. I thought that was really creative. So I did that with the octopus. I have my sushi there, some little bar stools. The design on the stall is also a custom code. So this area is kind of like my cross pollination garden. I take all of the special colored flowers and I just spread them out, and I've been watering them a bunch so that more can sprout, and it's been working out for me so far. I really like these black roses, especially for Halloween and fall. I want to have a lot of black roses to be able to use for my island. And this is my campsite. I've tried to make it as campy as I can. I put this little bed over here, cooking area. We have like an outdoor kitchen. We also have this clay oven, which I think is a really cute addition. When I discovered how to like terraform and stuff, I made all these random shapes into the river, as you can see. And over here is my little movie watching area. I set up all these little floor pillows. We have a projector over here. I also have these party light arches over here. These are one of my favorite items in the entire game. I love them so much. And I put this vending machine here because I thought it'd be a fun addition. And if we keep going, this is actually my favorite part of my island, is my book club. I like having the black roses here. I think it fits the vibe. This is kind of like my dark academia area. I am proud of the way that this came out. A lot of hardwood, a lot of like vintage-y looking stuff. We have some books over here, a little rocking chair, this globe, which is super cute, stereo system, a little pizza oven. This is like super random, but I just feel like it fit the vibe, and a lot of bookcases, of course. Over here is my little carnival area. Oh my god, the weeds are so embarrassing. I have some pink roses here, and we have this pink lattice fence, I think is what it's called. I just have been trying to basically collect all of the carnival stuff and put it here. I have some glowing moss here, and it looks really nice in the nighttime. We have our horses, this little Ferris wheel, teacup ride. I also wanted to make this like a dessert area, but I haven't even put anything on this stall, so I need to figure out what I want to do. So that is that on my second level. So my third level is pretty much empty, and the only thing I actually have is this little farm area. So I have my apple trees, orange tree, peaches, and here are my carrots. We have this little bench also, which I think is very cute if you want to sit and hang out by the farm, by the garden. We have wheat, potato, tomato, and sugarcane. But I'm also realizing I didn't show you guys the rest of my first level. So let's go back down and I'll show you the other side, because everything on my first level of this island I actually really like. Back in our little town square, I'm gonna go here through the back. I have this crafting area. I saw this on Pinterest where people put some of their necessities and like essentials for when they're building, like wood, and they bury a bunch of it into the ground so that if they're missing some, they could just get it from here, which I thought was a smart idea. So that's been really cute. I have a lot of these random lilies that were here for Christmas time. I had them as pink and red, but now they're just in random spots, so I need to figure that out. But if we cross the bridge over here, we have another picnic area, which you guys, it's so overgrown. Like, this is so embarrassing. I haven't played in a hot minute because my Switch has just been dead and I have been too lazy to charge it. But let's pick up some weeds while we're here. Okay, cool. This is also one of the first things that I built on my island, and I really like it. I have this little picnic blanket with the picnic basket and a little radio. So if we move over here, this is one of my favorite parts, but this is like my little mail room. I have this little sign that to me says mail room. We have this little table to make letters at. This cactus is really random, but it just kind of fits the vibe. So let's check our mail. Okay, cute. I also love this little envelope custom code. I thought it was a really good addition. I have this small garden area with all of my yellow and pink flowers. This used to be a Christmas tree farm back during Christmas season, and then in the fall I had it as a pumpkin patch. So I guess this is just gonna be a seasonal area. And then back there, I have my rose garden with a little bench, a telephone booth, and under this archway, it takes us to our main garden. I have transformed this into a little spring/summer garden. I have my tulips, pinks, purples, all of that. And then over here, it's kind of like a spring farmer's market almost. I really like this little gazebo area. And it's just a very relaxing spot, I guess. I put these little balloons for Easter. I love this sea lion fountain. We have a little cake stand, the carrot cake, the snack bread, a little flower shop, as well as clothing. So yeah, I kind of wanted this to be like farmer's market inspired, and in the winter, this was a Christmas market. So yeah, this is one of my favorite parts of my island. And then over here, I have this pool area, which is also one of the first bigger things that I built. I have some hedges around the side, a little water cooler. I love this set of like the pink and white umbrella. Also this little hammock with the Hawaiian flowers. We have this little hot tub. I'm gonna give you guys a super mini house tour now. You guys, I forgot that I've been redecorating and I kind of don't like the way my living room is looking. I'm so sorry, but I've been trying to figure out how to decorate this room, and I feel like every other room is pretty decent. So right now I have like this purple yellow theme going on, which I'm not mad about, but also it's not the best. A lot of random stuff. No, I don't need him, no. Goldie doesn't know that I'm busy right now, so I'm gonna leave. Yes. Ah, thank God. Anyway, so I have like plants and just household items. This is like my little couch living room area. I don't know, I'm just not too crazy about how it looks. But let's go into the bathroom. I do really like how my bathroom came out. I have this pink accent wall and then the blue and white striped walls, which I think is really cute and kind of vintage. We have this, I think it's called the rattan set of this little table and vanity. I love this black shower and the black and white bathtub. It's so cool. And we have this little sink area of the toilet. I also put this random shower head here because I don't know what to do with it. And as for the kitchen, I feel like my kitchen is really small, but I do think it looks really cute. I feel like the checkered floor is just very on brand. This little floor mat is also so adorable. The pink with the bears. I think this wall is called like the shoji screen. Sink area, my air fryer just randomly sitting there, dinner table, stovetop, fridge, etc. It's definitely pretty cluttered, but I do think the theme is super cute. I also recently just got my upstairs room, so I'll go show you guys that. If there's one room I'm really proud of in this house, it's this one. We have another screen wall, and I have this like vanity area. I love this chair with the heart. I think in the game it's literally labeled cute chair. And we have a Nintendo Switch light on top, which is cool. A little ring light. This is my bed with a custom code bed sheet. Shelf over here. This poster is from the museum, which is very cool. And we have this pastel bookshelf. I customized this, and this was one of the options that they had under customizations. Also this yellow rug, I kind of use it as like a yoga mat, so I put the candle there to make it feel more yoga-y. I also really like this couch. It's also called like the cute couch. Along with that lamp, I feel like it's just the best set. And this is kind of like my stuffed animal collection. This shelf I bought, and then the stuffed animal on top came separately. We have a mirror, we have a little dollhouse. Overall, I really love this room. I feel like it's a dream bedroom, I guess. She's gonna say goodbye to you guys. I'm gonna give her a little greetings. So cute, but she's also like celebrating that we were here. Amazing, amazing. That is all for our island tour. I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to subscribe and follow me on all my socials, and I'll see you guys next week.